Greetings and salutations, welcome to episode 79 of the Bolton Save, and we're into the January transfer window and we've made transfer, we've done some business, yeah. We've actually made a couple of signings, one you already know about, and a couple out the door, one or two out the door. So, first signing we know about, Joe Gomez is in the club. He's played his first game even. I've just wanted him for ages. He's one of my favourite young Liverpool players. I hope he comes back from injury and does some amazing things. He's a versatile player, mainly as a centre-back, can play right-back and left-back as well if we get some nasty injury crisis. Fantastic physicals. He hasn't developed as well as you'd hope in the game. If you're a Liverpool manager or if you buy him early on in your game, he will be a lot better. The problem was with Liverpool is that they just kept him and didn't play him. I've tried to buy him for 3 years and he's wanted to come every time because he wanted to play bloody football, and eventually they decided to transfer list him. So I'm hoping for a slight improvement, but even so, he's still a solid centre-back option. And as you know, the issue with this save is we've got to make sure we keep the right amount of British players, because there's a slight issue there. I've decided that in the summer, I'm promising this now, I'm only going to buy British players, okay? That is my solemn unless there's like a Messi, like an old Ronaldo or something like that. But I'm going to stick to British players and try and build a foundation of British players, because we're a little bit low on the number, and I do like to sort of stick with British if we can. And on that theme, I have bought a player called Cody Stokes, and you're thinking, who the fuck is Cody Stokes? Well, he's a regen, he's English, and he plays as a striker. 17 years old. It's a punt, basically. I've actually offered, I think it was about £3 million I paid for him, but with various different sign-ons, one of which being, I'll pay you £8 million if he scores 50 league goals for us. So that's a really good way of buying somebody that you maybe can't afford yet, or that you're not sure if he's going to pan out, because this guy might get an injury, he might not develop as well as we hope. So if it doesn't, then I haven't lost another extra 6-7 million because of all the add-ons, because he never got games for us. So he's a decent pacey youngster with all the sort of basic stuff you need. Plays 1-2s, which I quite like as a complete forward, which is what I'll be sort of training him as eventually. The biggest part of this was just needing some more British players, especially for the Euro Cup squad and everything like this. It's a long-term sort of future. He's worth 9.25 million, which is pretty incredible. Obviously, that's inflated just because we purchased him. I think it was 4.5 million. I think it was £1 million up front, 3.5 over a couple of years, and then 6 or 7 million if he scores 50 goals for us or plays 50 games as well. So Nice bit of pickup. He's in the under-18s at the moment. I'm going to leave him there for the season, and then we'll see just how he's getting on. Maybe try and bring him in a tutor. I am doing some other bits of business which we'll go through probably after the Leeds game, because it's all happening then, and I think it could be a cheeky little pickup, and it also goes along our British theme. So, since the last episode, what was the last game we played? Oh, Aston Villa. Yeah, because we had that Southampton. Edgar fucking Davids. And then we beat Aston Villa. We had a 2-1 win over Leicester and a 2-1 win over Derby. Now, 2 good wins, but we played so much better. Both away games, so that's quite nice. But we just didn't put away our chances, which was a little bit annoying. So, today we are playing Leeds again in the Cup, and then we're playing Newcastle. If we look at our outs, we've just sold Matic to Newcastle for £1 million. So you know he's going to play and you know he's going to score. It's just fact. As promised, we did loan out AD Higginson. So they're playing, stat-wise, you think, fucking hell, he's a good defender. 11 caps for England. He's in the current England squad. He just, as you'll have seen in my game, he just makes too many mistakes. And so I thought, well, he's still young, only 22. I'll get him a loan. So he's gone to Aston Villa for the rest of the season. They're paying all his wages and giving me 200 grand a month, which basically sort of pays for the wages of another player. So that's a nice little income as well. And hopefully, he'll get some game time there. I'm sure he'll be sort of first choice wherever Aston Villa. So they're mid-table, so they're not a bad little team to go to get some experience. So very, very happy with that. We'll keep an eye on his progress. Right, so let's sort out our squad for today. Right, Seamus Coleman's got a bit of a knock. I've signed a lot of new contracts. All the big players have got new contracts. Obviously, the Afro's got a new contract. Yalcin's got a new contract. Seamus Coleman, I knocked him down from first team to rotation and gave him a little bit of a wage cut, and he seemed to be okay with that. So very happy. 52 grand is pretty good. But I did give him another year because he's look at it. You know, he's still playing fantastically well. So happy to keep him in the squad. So the other bit of transfer business we're going to be doing, let me just get the kick-off underway. Do we want to rotate? I think we will play Green and Gribben. It's like our different squads. We've got the Green and Gribben squad and the Odegaard Azuri squad. Odegaard is getting bids all the time from Borussia Dortmund. We've had about £30 million worth of bids, and I kept saying, look, you can have him, 60 million, he's yours. And they seem to turn their nose up at that, funny enough. Right, let's go play Leeds again. It's 2-1. Oh, I do need to select 7 substitutes, though. That is kind of a important part of the game. We'll go with Caceres on the bench. Come on, boys. Nice, easy win. We've kept the pressure up on Chelsea, but they're just not slipping up. It's just been rested. I've got a good squad, so... But as you know, if you're trying to poach good English talent or British talent away from like Premiership clubs, Championship clubs, it's so fucking expensive. Like there'll be a guy like I found a nice young goalkeeper, and I thought he was playing for Fulham, and I was like, "Hello there, sir. Well, how would your player there? He's valued at 225,000. How would you like $1 million for him?" And they went, "No, 81 million." I'm like, all right, I'll leave then. Ridiculous. So some of those negotiations are really hard. So I'm praying. I will pray to the footballing gods to give me a good youth intake. We've got the setup. We've got the staff. Everything's there. We've just been really unlucky with the intake so far. Absolutely annoying as fuck. Just one good one. Just like a couple of good players. Even if they... Oh, that's a penalty. Belushi's still playing for Leeds. Even if they're not like world beaters and they just become decent squad players, that's fine. I love it. In the game to have some decent homegrown talent. It's like the same reason when I took over Leeds, I was trying to keep that core of the team. It's the reason I bought Lewis Cook back. It's the reason I kept Charlie Taylor and Sam Byram and just sort of build the team around them. But with this Bolton save, you start off the game with quite an old team. And I haven't had any good youth players since. Obviously, we've got the ones we bought in that hopefully we can develop. Right. Ayer with the penalty. And he just slots it home. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely job. I can't wait for the Euros to start now. I'm getting a bit of the hunger for football now. I don't mind a couple of weeks break. You know, friendlies mean nothing. They don't fill the gap. That's like when you're really hungry and you have a biscuit. It's not enough. It's not enough. I need proper football. The BBC have a Euro predictor site where you could join up and stuff. I was thinking of doing a little video on it and getting you guys to join my league and stuff, but I don't know if there'll be enough interest really. And it's maybe a bit late to start doing that. That's fine. That's fine. We just want to win with no injuries. I don't care if we beat them 4-0 or not. Belushi's on a yellow card. There's the least shocking news ever. It was a nightmare for me, Belushi. I said no injuries. Belushi, I think, has got like 20 aggression and dives into tackles. He is a scary proposition when you're managing him. Alright, Xavi can come on. The Afro's still scoring. I hate that. That's really annoying. They need to fix that. I subbed him off. It's not so bad when you just make a sub and then somebody gets injured and you have to redo it. That's not too bad. But when you change your formation and change the tactics and the instructions and everything, and then somebody gets injured, it's like, for fuck's sake. I know, first world problems, man. So I gather most of you who are sort of football gaming fans will have seen the new FIFA trailer. I don't know if you can call it a trailer. Little tiny bit of information. If you haven't, go check it out. It tells us nothing, apart from Mourinho's still a prat. But it does show that the biggest thing that came out of the trailer was that it's using the Frostbite engine. And while I think that's a fantastic move to go to that new engine, I always found whenever FIFA went to a new engine, it took like a couple of games before they really got used to it with less buggy shit going on. So I'm hoping this is a nice smooth release. Like, I do play a bit of FIFA. I'm dreadful at it. I don't play it enough to be any good. I'm pretty woeful at it. It's quite embarrassing. Hence I've not made any videos on it, because you'd all just laugh at me for my patheticness. And also that, like, there's a like bazillion FIFA YouTubers out there, and I would probably make the odd video, but it's not really worth it. I don't think you guys would be much interested in me. There's tons of FIFA content out there. Although I think for the older gentlemen among you, and I'm talking people, what would be older on YouTube? 25 plus for the older amongst you. I do find that a lot of the FIFA YouTubers are just annoying as all fuck. Just, of course they have their audience. They've got millions of subscribers and they do really well and everything. But it's just like, every time I get a good card out of a pack, I'm gonna fall off my chair on accident on purpose and scream and go mad and do silly bets and challenges, and I'm too old for that shit. How do you not finish that, Azui? But there's a couple, like Spencer FC is probably my favourite, I mentioned before, just because he does some interesting stuff and he doesn't do crazy shit, and I'm not that bothered about pack openings. When I was at school, which was many moons ago, when we used to etch our exam results on, stone carvings, it used to be, we used to collect football stickers, right? Every year. Premiership football stickers, Panini, used to love it. Used to go into school with your swaps. I wouldn't go into school to watch some kid open packs. that'd be awful. So I don't know why it's such a big thing now, but obviously it is. Go on. See, we're not putting our chances away again. This is a little bit annoying. Might have to work something on this. And again, good save, Archer. Yeah, I just want to open packs, not watch people open packs. Right, looks like we're just going to go to a comfortable 1-0 victory if we can defend this. Don't know if it's stupid, but that's perfect. Perfect. I'm tempted. I'll tell you about the extra transfer that we're talking about. I'm looking at bringing in Fraser Forster. Now, he's the giant goalkeeper that currently plays for Southampton. Superb goalkeeper. Probably England's... You could argue him and Jack Butland are sort of England's sort of number 2 and 3. You could argue which... No. Yes. Commentary. Top commentary. And he's 33 or 34 now in the game. But he's still a bit of a beastie. And I was thinking, because I have this yearly or 6-monthly thing where Rajkovic gets once somebody tries to, because his value's always been shit, Rajkovic, even though he's been a good goalkeeper. Somebody comes in for him in January or in the summer, he wants to leave, he gets all pissed off, and I'm kind of fed up with it, to be honest. And also it would help with the British quota, I think would be really useful. So here he is here, 500 grand, he's 33 years old, still an absolute solid keeper. He's not getting games now because Southampton have an amazing regen goalkeeper called Craig Stenson, who's just about to be bought by probably Man United. Chelsea, yeah. It's going to be one of the 3 bastards. So it's interesting they're still trying to sell him. But they also have another regen that I was trying to poach. Where is he? Another really good goalkeeper. They've got another possible 5-star youngster and stuff. Their regens are just I'm so jealous. But I thought I might just sell Rajkovic and just get him out of the club because he just keeps getting pissed off. And then also Casaro and the new guy can just sort of battle it out for that number 1 spot, really. What do you want then? I've been informed Stoke are monitoring. Yeah, but that's Stoke, mate. Who wants to live in fucking Stoke? Sorry, everybody that lives in Stoke. Right, what's your existing? So you're back up 59 grand. How about back up 21,000? I don't think it's going to be. Rotation 47. We can try that. We can try that. Let's go with that. I think he's going to want a lot more than that. Okay, so he wants a 2-year deal. 33 years old. That's fine. 10 grand. Yeah. If you get in the team of the year, I always give them this bonus, especially for players that are very unlikely to get in the team of the year. We'll give you that. I don't really want to give you more money. I don't, because I'll have to make him a first team player then. What's he on at the moment? 50. Oh, that's quite a wage cut, isn't it? It's kind of fair enough. But you're getting old, mate. What about? I'll give you a wage rise though each season, 10%, cheeky, 2 years, loving it, and a sell-on fee profit percentage, yeah, because you know you're not going to be worth anything. So how about that? And I'll give you a bigger signing on fee because you are very cheap. So I'll give you a big chunky signing on fee and a bit of more agent to keep you happy. Lovely. Right, there we go. Job done. Didn't have to give him more than rotation, which is perfect. Right, so we can sell Rajkovic now. He's been a good goalkeeper for us for 5 seasons. Been sort of solid, if unspectacular. He's not going to improve anymore. And I think, like I said, the biggest thing is he just gets pissed off all the fucking time. I can't believe he's only valued at 1.4 million. Like 5 million, that is a bargain to any clubs that want him. Absolute bargain. Okay. Oh, which offer shall I accept? Right. Well done, Crystal Palace. Just get stuck in. If you want 5 million, it is 5 million. And for that, you get the deal. Well done. John Terry's whinging. He's Leeds manager, by the way. Terry's talking nonsense as usual. Might as well. Not a big fan of John Terry. You might have guessed that. Right. I'm hardly surprised at Doki's response, and I don't think you are either. He's laughable. Yes, I'm laughable, and I'm also second in the league. John Terry, where are you? I can't seem to see Leeds. Oh, just shut up and go back to the Championship. Right. Let's see if that transfer's going to get done. We probably won't play a second game this episode because we're already about to hit 18 minutes. But we'll see if... No, even though that's enough, 4.9 million, that's fine. Crystal Palace just went, bosh, 5 million. And I appreciate that, so I'm going to reject all other offers and he can go to Crystal Palace. That's a great signing for Palace. Where are they? Mid-table. Great goalkeeper for a mid-table team. Right, are we going to get it done? Are we going to get it done? What I'll do with the Regen Day, I'll make sure we're recording an episode for Regen Day so we can cry together at my shit regens. Because life's not fair. That's what we're going to do. I would like to just check my finances. I think we're doing nice. Yeah. 37 million in the bank. Can we request anything? Right. So this is where when you ask for a little tip, when you ask for changes in facility, anything from the board basically, and they say no, the first thing you've got to think of is are you in a position of power? I.e., are you doing really well? And I am. I'm second, so I can push a little bit more, and then they're not likely to say no to me. So like I could use the fan pressure here, or after all I've done for the club, you know, they will guilt him into it. So I am going to go for one of these. What should we do? Should we go for the after all I've done for the club? The fans, use the fans. Though the fans are happy with you, we feel we're able to go if we don't. Okay. Now we're getting angry. Yeah, after all I've done for the club. Oh, he's really pushing. You got 37 million in the bank. You banker. I was going to say. Lack of ambition. Oh, okay. I don't want to risk my job and say I'm not sure. That's the ultimate gamble, is to say I'm not sure if I can carry on. So we're going to get left behind by our rivals. Yeah, fucking hell! Let's get blood out of a bloody stone. Right, what else can we ask for? This might not go so well now. Let's just don't really need anything else. Yeah, we've annoyed them enough for one day. So Rajkovic, no, he's all Crystal Palaces. Okay, Fraser Forster is in the club. Right, youth facilities, 5 million. Bosh, done. Right, I think we will end the episode there. We're already up to 21 minutes, so I think we don't want another massive episode. We did one the other day, triple header. So join me next episode for, I think, we don't really need to play the Newcastle game. So, oh no, man, lasts that for 3 weeks. It's okay. Neymar, yeah. You can help lead the team. No, we don't need to sell players. Right, so let's have a look at the schedule. Oh, I think we know where we're coming back for. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to come back for the Fenerbahce double header. Europa Cup League first knockout round 1, 2 legs, first one thing. Brilliant. Because fourth round's going to be Wolves or Brentford. We should be okay there. Playing Newcastle, Crystal Palace, all good there. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Sorry it's only one game, but I waffled on for ages. I know. Put on your pretend surprise faces. Yeah, it's not a surprise I waffled on. But thank you very much for joining me. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.